It is. I found it. One of the top tier furniture items that Draconis adds. The gas pump. Here's the special trick about this thing. You can sell to it for full price. That sounds crazy, I know. But that means that all the loot that we've been selling for like 20% returns, we're going to be getting 100% returns, which means it's time to stockpile money. Money is no longer a problem for us. Hey, just a quick little bit of crucial knowledge before I move on. Advanced processors, sticks of RAM, advanced circuits, even quantum processors are all housed on silicon boards. The importance of getting silicon in the early game is paramount.
Let me just show you now and let it sink in just how effective this gas pump is. See, I've got all this loot in here, all this stuff that I do not want anymore. I don't think I have anything else. So, we'll take the chest. And if you see, the chest has a grand total value of 59k, almost 60. And now we can use this to buy all the things that we need, or better yet, directly at the machine, this page that we skipped right over with all these crazy fuels. Liquid Urchius is 1, to Crystal of 10, which is same as concentrated. Human fuel is 2, which is, then there's nuclear, which tends to be more substantial. And then 10 times the nuclear is the quantum fuel for a very, very reasonable sum. Like, we're talking too reasonable. I'm just gonna buy 10 for 5,000, and I will show you what I mean. See how that's worth 10k right there? Let's go somewhere different, and that will start a new adventure, finding some new stuff. So let's see what we need next before I go somewhere. That's all good and all, but I'm gonna need unstable particles, which means I need morphite. Morphite is really what my go-to is next. Isotope gear. Alright, so I think the only way we're going to be able to deal with radiation is by making one of these radiation suits. And obviously, that's going to be very difficult for us to pull off readily. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to visit the Quietus area first. Tamper around with some Quietus if we can do it. So, bear with me as I find a Quietus world. Atropos C, that's the one. 600 fuel. Now, watch this. That's 1,000 fuel right there in one canister. And I've got 11 more of them. Let's just say I'll be cruising the stars long before I'll ever need an upgrade. But being able to move a little bit faster is always nice. Anywho's, I'll see you down on that Atropos planet, huh? Alright, just a warning now, before I beam down to surface, if you're squeamish, you don't like the sight of gore and blood and all that junk, I would suggest skipping now, 'cause, this is a big ball of it. Don't try to think too much about it, 'cause I already am. I'm a bit squeamish myself. Just a little bit, though. It's not too drastic. cool, dude. I don't, I don't know what I'm looking at. I don't want to know what I'm looking at. Hey, hey, birds and oh, hi. There, we just found some Quietus. It's a red veiny looking ore. And then there's that which is plasmite, I think. I'm just trying to keep looking at the red right now. Use all your energy or you're naked screaming into packs of monsters. There's no other way to make pierogies. That's incorrect, sir. I think that sack thing just saw me. Energy is acting funky. I hate that place. I want to not go back down there anytime soon. I've collected some flesh and some brain. It's pulsing into the machine you go. This thing just been constantly firing. Alright, this just gives flesh strands. I don't like that. Let's put the brain in. That gives cell matter. Which one was blocks again? I think this was it. I thought I spelled cheesed for a second. I'm like, what is wrong with my head? No, we're fine. And I'm just gonna use this to dump all of the stuff that we've got, except for the little few things I want to keep on me for now. So all of blocks go in here. This is our furniture, which let me see if I've got any furniture to dump. Yes, I do. Technically, that's not furniture. I'm going to say that sandstone statues are furniture, though. The rest of these are storage. Or storage devices. Okay. My storage chest is gone, however, I've moved it down here. So I can just dump all of these in here and take all the ones that I want to keep later. Yeah. I've also got some machinery that I don't really want to use right now, so I'm going to store this separately from the rest of it. Okay. I'm not going back down there. I'm going to go find another destination, so sit tight and we'll appear.
The dangerous is about to occur. You ready? What's up, Chuckle Fucks? You didn't see me, perhaps. With that crazy headgear on, I can't blame you. They have a nano stove. Freestuff.net. Taking all your stuff. Get bent. Weehee. Have that nano stove too. So there's ice cream on the ground. We're going to have to store some of our things in order to carry it all. Sick. Hang on. 1, 2, 3. Very fast regen. Let's get moving. Now, if I recall correctly, that's a challenge room. So let's go visit it real quick. Ah, the relocator. That's left click. I was doing it wrong. There we go. Haha. Energy lances. You get a sniper. So these things can do practically anything. So I have to put this up there. Then drop them through with a sniper. Funny little test games. I gotta get him right on top of that thing. There we go. Pretty good, huh? I think this is a pretty fun little challenge room so far. Okay, so how do these things go up and down, actually? Hmm. Easy enough. They won't let you take him out this time. Maybe an officer gear. Let me scan this stuff real quick. Ancient essence. Well, I'd say that was a very fruitful endeavor, wouldn't you? It gave me a solid weapon, and it gave me a solid piece of gear that I don't have to make now. Now I can move small creatures around at ease, including small sea creatures, meaning that I could start working on aquariums. But I don't have anything set up yet, so we'll see.
I found a wasteland. Let's do some raiding. Oh, I'm actually suffering from madness. Let me find some cover. So on our research table, we've gained 123 from hanging out on that Atropos planet. Let's come on down to metaphysics and see what we can do with it. We have enough madness to get psychiatric help. So I can get a counselor for my ship that helps alleviate madness whenever I go to those places, because it seems to stick around. And then the Instafreud would be able to repair us of our insanity. However, we can delve deeper with 200 madness, and oh, it's going down at a steady pace. Okay, so I have to spend more time on that in that place to unlock the metaphysics. But metaphysics helps us get new stuff. Metaphysics is the gear, the wheels, that gives the oil the future. It's the gear, yeah. You may not believe me now, but you will see in time. I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back. We'll do it later, alright? I don't want to go back there and do that. We're not going back there. I'm gonna go read my coupons in that place later. I found Ocarina. Freeshit.net. Fiend. Look at all this free stuff. They're just letting us have it. They said you can take as much as you can carry. Bring it home. I love these castles. That's one of the monsters I was supposed to get. Those are kind of rare, actually. But whatever. There's a few of them in here, at least. Maybe I should save this location. How nice is this? Just free boxes everywhere. Uh-oh, that's a cold augment. Well, that's a good way to get back to the surface. Well, I guess I'm the one that got raided, but look at all this stuff. I'm gonna have to figure this out. Alright, well, on to the next thing. Well, I've discovered a cybersphere. I think these things will prove to be a little bit more intriguing. First, I'm going to need to start the healing process because once I drop down, things are going to get a little bit hectic. Okay. What did I say? It's getting really hazardous for me. Please don't fall when I mine you. Thank you. This place is really intense. I'm gonna have to reduce my zoom level. So I don't know what this stuff is. It is liquid mercury. Imagine the useful properties of having a source of liquid mercury. There's a chest up there too. Imagine that. This is a rage one. I don't think it would be the wisest thing to step in the mercury. Ah, why is it flashing? Oh. Cool. Let's start digging down and seeing what we can find on this place. Cyberspheres are probably one of the most resource-intense planets, because they just straight up give you old metals, like tungsten, iron, and anything that's related to them. Plus, they have higher tier gear on them, so you could just, like, do a bit of mining. See, ferrosium, violium. I'm sure I just picked up some agisalt a bit ago. And all of this is steel sand, which just straight up turns into metal. Tech blocks turning into copper and iron and steel and whatnot. Like, it's literally just a planet just filled with steel. That's bad. Charge up. That works out. We're dropping down into some sort of factorium. I see you glowing there. Densinium. Who'd have thunk I'd find densinium here, of all places? Alright, we're gonna have to sacrifice something to hold it. With iron, perhaps. We'll get plenty of it from this place, from everything else. Anywhere that you see a dim purple glow, that's where we're gonna head to. We're getting a surprisingly large amount of densinium, despite the fact that it's only in trace amounts here. Ah. No. Leave me alone. How much deeper can I go? There's treasure here. Here we go, junk pile. That thing looks scary. It's like a morph ball worm. Uh-oh. Okay, they're not that bad to fight. They sure do look intimidating, though. Imagine how much silicon and such I'm going to have after this. We are never going to need any of the basic stuff anymore, and it is all thanks to one of these cyberspheres. If you have the ability to, save a cybersphere. These places are some of the most profitable mid-tier planets in the entire game. And I'm going to leave off this episode there. I'm going to set up a flag right here. There we go. And we'll finish up here. So, we've got 50 synthetic materials, 50 graphenes. These were the requirements that we had to meet in order for us to reach the end of the crafting tree. With 3,000, we can now make molecular nanofiber, of which we needed 9 for this outfit that we were about to make. And it is made right here. One to 2. So I've still got plenty essentially to use if I ever need to. So, with all of that out of the way, and with all of this ado finally behind us, we reach a new tier of access. Spacefarer Mark II. Burning, proto-poison, pressure, gas, ice slip, and oxygen. Now, I can actually get rid of my old EPP and stick a new one on. Which means that I'm just going to have to get the full suite of EPPs here soon, because I'm going to need them all in order to explore all the places after this point. We're starting to deal with the elemental zones, baby. That's what it's all about. Yeah, let me take this off so that you can see the outfit as it changes. So that was the old outfit that we're at. Kind of a Jawa-esque looking kind of ordeal. Oh, damn. I like that. This gear is still tier 4, but this thing has gravity capabilities, and because of pressure, we have access to certain places. In fact, I can show you that now. Allow me to put my cosmetics back on. Stow all this old stuff away. I don't think we ever got to use the hoplite armor. That's okay. Last things for sure, we want to store that. Alright. Did we not have a... We don't even really need to change anything out. Let's just hop on down and see what we can collect just from the air. So we know that we need an EPP. Carbon battery scorched core, Zerchesium durasteel. How do I make more scorched cores? See this processing that we have? Obsidian, oxygen, and we've got plenty of lava. Oxy 14 should do it. So I need 14 obsidians. Tritium durasteel at 4 carbon. Alright, all the carbon's right here. Alright. It's as simple as that. That should protect us from the cold. These will protect us from everything else in the environment. And finally, this might actually perfect it, but no thank you. Instead, we are going to just kick it. Does it hold? Not quite. It's still too cold because I'm only at 60% and this place is in extreme cold, which is like 80 to 100%. So I have to sit here and heal back against this atmosphere. Die. Pillaginous gas. Still too deadly for me, but at least I'm not being immediately crushed by the pressure of a gas giant, which is a huge step in the right direction. Well, we can rectify that in due time. We've already spent so much to get to here. We're nearly halfway there, I'd say. But until next time.